Welcome to part 56 of Twilight Princess. We are going to finish the Palace of Twilight once and for all. And now we have to ride these glowy platforms up to the top where Zant awaits. Along the way we will be facing Zant heads and a whole bunch of shadow beasts. So nothing Link can't handle. Anyway, as we go to the top, there's something I forgot to mention about this whole light sword here. Basically, well, for one, you can see it kind of drips. It has these little sparkles all over it. That's kind of nice. And two, it's only the light sword as long as Link is in the Twilight Realm. As soon as he goes back to Hyrule, it will become the plain old Master Sword once again. I mean, it kind of makes sense, different dimension, different properties or something, but still, it would have been nice to keep this nice little upgrade. So, oh well. I mean, the Master Sword got an upgrade in A Link to the Past, so why couldn't it get a nice upgrade here? Alright, this last leg's a little bit tricky. All we have to do is just wait for the platform to come to under Link's feet while dodging the energy bolts from the final Zant head. Yes, I guarantee you this is the final Zant head we will encounter. Thank goodness, again, these things are a little creepy. I mean, they may look goofy looking, but they are creepy. I mean, the Zora helmets are goofy looking. And, Come on, there we go. And dead. And of course, this will reveal a chest that contains our final small key of this dungeon. Because we need to get a small key to get to the chamber where we have to put in the big key. I guess Zant understands the concept of overkill. Yay. Alright, and then we are going to take this platform all the way to the top. You know, what would suck is if Link were to somehow fall all the way down. We have to climb do this all over again. It's like, blah. Alright, this room we will be facing more of that black fog and a whole bunch of shadow beasts. Transformed versions of Midna's people. You see, we are committing mass genocide right here, folks. And it is, well, well, you could, I don't know if it's glorious or not, but, I mean, we are one hit killing these things. I mean, Midna has to feel pain by me slaughtering all her people. I mean, come on, see, look at this. A whole bunch of them, spin attack, dead. And I think this is the last group of them, so yeah. Well, if they're not all dead, Midna's people are probably now on the endangered species list. So yeah, anyway, the time has come to face one of the people responsible for this mess. It's on, Zant.
Beauty the
Okay, Zant, you are nuts, and you need to go down. Anyway, I love this boss fight because what Zant does here is he will teleport Link to previous boss chambers. For example, here we are back in Diababa's room. And depending on which boss room you are located, you have to use that particular strategy against Zant. Now, for example, we are using the Gale Boomerang to bring him closer to Link so that, well, he can go to town on Zant. Now, I don't think he's really back in Hyrule because based on the glowing light sword, we are still in the Twilight Realm. I'm guessing Zant is just recreating these locations so that, well, he can kill Link in a certain way. Anyway, after a certain number of hits in one location, Zant will change the setting to a new one. And now we are in the Goron mini-boss room. And here we have to put on the iron boots so that when Zant jumps around like a madman, we will not fall into the lava. And of course, as he shoots his energy bolts, he'll get a little tired, and then, only then, we can get some good hits off him. Now, I'm assuming it's possible to get some hits on Zant while he's jumping, but you have to be really, really lucky, and the timing has to be just right. Now, what I do like about this boss theme, too, is that the music changes depending on the setting. I mean, it'll have elements of that particular boss room, and yeah, and as the music gets onward during this fight, it will get more and more, well, crazy. Anyway, Zant will now teleport us to Morpheel's room, which means we're underwater, which means it's time to put on that Zora armor once again. I mean, you have to use it at least one more time. And Zant will bring out a giant Zant head, and when its mouthpiece opens, well, Zant will shoot energy blast at you, and then we will claw shot him outward. There you go. You're kind of wondering how he can breathe. Well, he does have magical powers, and he has a mask helmet thing, so yeah. Although I do have to admit, that whole mask helmet retracting thing. That is kind of cool. Reminds me of those helmets in that one movie. What was that movie's called? I think it was the one with the ancient Egyptians. Stargate. Yeah, the one that had James Spader and Kurt Russell. And that was actually a cool thing. So yeah. Anyway, for this go about, 4 Zant helmets will appear, and we have to guess which one Zant will come out of. Thankfully, got lucky the second time around. And after this go around, we will be teleported to a new location. No more underwater for Link. And we are back in the Forest Temple, back in the Baboon mini-boss. So yeah, you know what that means. We're going to have to wait until Zant gets on a pillar, and we have to roll into said pillar to knock him off. And when we knock him off, just like we did to the Baboon, we have to hit him in his behind. And that's kind of wrong when you think about it, but Zant probably loves this kind of thing because he's sick, he's twisted, he's nuts. And the crazy ones are always the most dangerous ones. Ugh. 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 Oh yeah. Zant, you've been a bad boy, huh? Huh, naughty Zant. You've been a bad ruler. And that was wrong. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize for that. Anyway, our next location is Blazetta's room. And I do admit I like this portion of the boss music a lot because I really do like the Blazetta boss music. I will not lie. Anyway, Zant will grow to gigantic proportions, and we have to use the ball and chain to knock him down to this tiny itty-bitty little version of Zant so that we can strike him. And he'll do this one more time, and when we hit him one more time, well, that's it for this section. Too bad, though, because I kind of wanted to draw this portion out just for the music alone, but I want this to end as quickly as possible. And yeah. Alright. And now we are teleported to the final location, Hyrule Field. And this is where he really loses it here, folks. I mean, his attack pattern is, well, he flails around with his double sword just like that. And, well, we have to take him down. I mean, just because he's nuts and sicko and crazy doesn't mean he's not dangerous. I mean, oh, he is very dangerous. Come on. Ugh. I mean, sometimes he'll flail around as soon as you get a good enough hits on him. He'll change his strategy with him spinning and twirling around, trying to fricassee Link. Just hold up your shield, and when he gets tired, he will pant, and that's when you can get some good hits off him. And he'll also do this little chop move, chop-suki move or something, flailing, chopping motion. So, yeah. So, yeah, people, if you thought Zant was as calm, collecting, in control kind of guy, well, you're wrong because, well, he only appears that way because he has everything he ever wanted, control of the Twilight Realm. But now that he's about to lose it all, he shows his true colors. I mean, he's the one who wanted to be the ruler of the Twilight Realm and not Midna. I mean, why do you think he called out to Ganondorf like that? Well, unintentionally. It's because he wanted power. And because of Ganondorf, he now has the opportunity to get everything that he wants. But we're about to take all that away from him. Come on. We're almost there. And there. Well, sorry, Zant. You may have been a crappy king, but, well, your end has, reign has ended here, so, yay.
Did you fucking happen to eyes? Is you for help me?
Oh yes, it's a good day because not only did we get all the Fuse Shadows back, we also get the final heart container, which brings Link's health all the way to 20. Ah, it's almost over, folks. Can you believe it? We're nearing the end. Ah, oh man, I'm so excited.
Saying that you're restored and despite that of you, that's right and of you, for those of you and women say.
Before we go back to Hyrule Castle and save Princess Zelda, I'm going to be making some detours to show some final things off, because once I start Hyrule Castle, it's endgame. Anyway, we will start this in part 57. See you then.